This copyrighted broadcast of the Pilipinas Super League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the PSL.
Magkaiba ang kalabasan ng huling laro ng mga kupunang maglalaban para sa pangalawang laro natin ngayong Chinese New Year dito sa Marikina Sports Center. Nakawala ang panalo para dito sa Wildcats dun sa kanilang laro. Samantalang yung Reapers naman, pinakita nila malakas pa rin silang kupunan. Will it be more of the same or is it something new para dito sa ating match at hand? The Chichi Albayanos Wildcats going up against the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Joel Percon alongside my partner Noy Africa bringing you this ball game. Coach, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, pushing good evening actually. Almost 6 p.m. here, and this will not, just look at the standings first. You can see the Pangasinan Abono Reapers currently at 4-2, right in the middle of the pack, while the Chichi Albayano Wildcats currently winless at 0-7, and will come into this ball game severely undermanned.
Severely undermanned indeed, only with 5 active players. And I believe we're going to get a report about that later on as we take a look at the previous game of the Wildcats. They lost to the Aguilas.
A very close one, a very high-scoring one at that. And in that game, they were out-rebounded 53-47, and just gave up too many points in the paint, giving up 76 points. And this team actually, this is a very talented team. Offensively, they can be quite scary, but defensively, they seem to be only engaged maybe about half of the time.
Half of the time, and ngayon half na lang yung natitira halos, or 1/3 of their lineup. Samantalang dito naman sa kabila, you've got the Pangasinan Abono Reapers, one of the favorites dito sa ating tournament. They won versus Binyan in their home court.
And that was the game they played also against one of the favorites, the Binyan Beast, the CATZ Game X, who will be playing later. But in that game for the Abono Reapers, they really just dominated inside the paint, having a plus 12, 44-32, and also brandishing how strong their bench is, getting 40 points from their bench.
And we turn you over now to Andrea Veloso as an additional report. Andrea, what do you have?
Hi, Joel and Coach Noy, and we're down to our second game. And for the Chichi Albayanos Wildcat, this game is going to be a challenging one because they will play with only limited players, and only Redulfa Marquez, Roque Celada will play. But the only silver lining for this team is the comeback of their veteran player, John Gabriel. Meanwhile, the Pangasinan Abono Reapers still came here with a competitive mindset, but will miss the services of Robin, who's recovering from a fever, as well as Wico, who needs rest, and Cosejo, whose knee injury is still under observation. When we come back, Wildcats versus Reapers. This is Pilipinas Super League. Dito, Pinoy ang bida.
Chichi Albayanos versus the Pangasinan Reapers. This is short Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. Dito, Pinoy ang bida. Now let's meet the starters for the Super Teams. First for the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats. Starting guard number 17, Jigs Roque. At number 8, Advan Celada. Number 19, John Gabriel. At number 10, Arcadulpa. And number 0, Rob Marquez. Head coach is Sherwin Campos. And now for your Pangasinan Reapers. And number 7, Josh Fontanilla. Number 33, King Ortiza. Number 3, center, J.R. Taganas. At number 17, playing forward, James Bautista. And forward number 13, J.R. Kaazi. Head coaches, Gerson Alin Cabiles. Assistant coaches, Noy Catalan, Jun Marsan, Lorian Pineda, Ariel Season, and Harold Nang, Joseph Gion, Dan Stuvier, and Jun Medina, manager. Team owner. Our referee for the second games are Harry Santos, umpire 1, Eric Mendoza, umpire 2, Yamin Alap. This game is under the supervision.
As we take a look at the starters for dito sa ating ball game, where there's a bit of a discussion right now. This game is between the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats and the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. The Wildcats still waiting, still looking for win number 1. Samantalang yung yung Pangasinan Abono Reapers trying to catch yung nanalo earlier na the Verdiamond Jewelers, who and also up top sa ating standings at 5-2 ang Kings, and we'll be back after this break. And we are ready to resume play. This game between the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats and the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. The Chichi Albayanos Wildcats playing with only 5 players active for today due to several reasons. But as Andrea mentioned at the top of the coverage, the silver lining is ang pagbabalik ni John Gabriel.
At ang pagbabalik nga, he will be forced to play 40 minutes.
Para mahabol niya daw yung minutes na nawala siya.
Well, actually, the Wildcats in their last game against the Aguilas, they only scored 9 bench points. And safe to say, they will score none coming from the bench in this game.
So, we are set to expect all of these guys to probably score at the very least in double figures.
Well, they're gonna need to do that if they want to win this one. And they go up against the Reapers na napakalalim naman ng bench.
Oo. And every 5 minutes, they probably will be seeing a new 5. As has been the practice of Coach Jerson Cabiltes. Yung platoon swap niya. Andre Ancelada for 3 off. Shaq Taganas with the rebound, pushing it ahead. Easy layup for Josh Fontanilla.
Very underrated, that skill of Shaq Taganas. He's kind of like Kevin Love, how he makes those outlet passes overhead off a rebound.
Yung naalala ko, local ako eh. Jack Tanuan eh. Jack Tanuan, of course, played for the PBA and the MBA. Here's King Gortiza. Ikot ng bola para sa Reapers. Triple on the way. Short ball will sail out of bounds and go back to the Wildcats.
If you're Pangasinan, you'd like to force and push tempo in this game and make sure you tire out itong Wildcats in this game.
Here's John Gabriel. Decides to take it himself after looking for options earlier. He will miss on that fadeaway, but he is fouled by Fontanilla.
John Gabriel doesn't even seem to be wearing his own uniform.
As the first one rattles out. A good-sized crowd starting to form dito sa ating Marikina Sports Center in anticipation of our main game.
And of course, the crowd filling up on the wrong side of the stadium. Wrong side of the camera, actually.
Actually, hindi ganong kita dyan sa camera angle na nakikita ninyo. Andito sila sa aming likod. As Gabriel loses the ball. Bautista. Easy layup. Oh! Dunk does not go in. Fontanilla. Back to Bautista. Taganas at the high post. Gives it up. Fontanilla for 3. Yes, sir.
Taking that over the outstretched arms of Andre Ancelada.
Get this. Shaq Taganas has 3 assists and all of his assists have gone to Josh Fontanilla.
Maybe they should just, it should be 2 against 5.
Pwede rin. Eto na naman. Josh Fontanilla gives it up to Bautista. And an early timeout called. We'll be back. The score is 9-1. 7 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. The score is 9-1, an 8-point lead for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers over the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats. That offense does not materialize for the Wildcats off of a timeout. That's a slam. Punched in by Kaasi.
I like how the Reapers not toying around here. They're really going after the Wildcats.
Kasi kung iisipin mo rin, if they do end up winning here, so magpa 5-2 sila. They will be tied with both the Jewelers and I believe the Kings at 5-2. And yung sa ating rankings, pag may three-way tie, we go to the plus-minus.
And also, you want to create the separation in the standings with Binyan, who will be playing later, currently at 3-2.
Here's Gortiza from the corner. He is blocked, but Shaq Taganas is there for the putback.
You're not going to expect much from Shaq Taganas. He's just going to do his job, get those rebounds, throw those outlet passes. When he has the opportunity, he will take that shot.
Another turnover here for the white shirts and Bautista lefty.
A better job for the Wildcats getting back in transition because already a few plays na ni walang bumababa for them. This time, 2 men back but to no avail. Still, it's a 17-4 advantage right now for the Reapers.
Usilada to Gabriel. Familiar duo there. As Gabriel will draw a foul. Let's take another look at that alley-oop slam. Kaasi getting it from Bautista.
Gabriel trying to make a living from the free throw line. I mean, if he will be able to foul out the front line of the Reapers, baka medyo pumantay ng konti when it comes to manpower. Pero ang dami, ang lalim pa itong bench ng Pangasinan.
Now the question is, will Coach Gerson use the entire lineup today?
Well, I wouldn't blame him if he did. Baka pwede nga pang i-activate yung ibang mga tao na nasa injury list, who is probably in the building also.
Roque gives it up. Floater is up and in.
An interesting floater there from Marquez.
Fontanilla to Bautista for 3. Yes, sir.
And the Reapers just pouring it on here. 23-7.
16-point spread. Here's Gabriel. He is blocked by Kaasi. 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Wildcats.
Not sure how much is in the tank of Gabriel if he can play the full 40 minutes trying to be the offense for the Wildcats.
As Marquez gets another floater, that seems to be his go-to move.
Probably should get a patent for that shot.
As Kaasi gets that short shot inside.
He's going after Gabriel because it's the same thing on the other end.
Libanggaan lang silang dalawa, no? Tit for tat sila. As Celada will try for 3. That goes in.
Andren Celada, I believe he makes this team potentially dangerous itong Wildcats, but it's really just this team not being able to put everything together in their last game. Andren Celada had a monster triple-double, 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists.
But to no avail kasi they lost it out.
Yeah. They even had some tremendous performances. Maki Acosta finishing with 30 points. And then Lakas de Santos, aside from scoring 17 points, had 18 assists. Even then, that was not enough to even get a victory.
And do Lakas de Santos, we had 3 great performances from guards last week. We had Ivan Ludovice setting the record for assists at 19, and then a couple of days later, Orlan Wamar breaking it with 21. Tapos sinundan naman ni Dula Santos with 18 last Saturday.
So far, the guards have been very impressive here in the PSL. If you were to ask me kung sino pinakamagaling na point guard dito, napakahirap sagutin. Meron ka pang, of course, you've got Cyrus Tabi, Ludovice, you've got Chris Bitoon.
Yep.
Eh dito lang sa Pangasinan, you have, their guard zone play that heavy minutes. So that's why it's hard to pinpoint kung sino talaga yung top point guard nila. But you've got some big names here. You've got Jerry Pingoy right in front of us. Joshua Fontanilla, the young kid from St. Clair who transferred to UST. He has the potential, the makings of being a primary point guard for Pangasinan.
Doon naman sa Binyan na makikita natin mamaya, that's Pamboy Raimundo and JJ Pido. No?
And you can make the case that Kenny Rogers, Rocakurva,
Yes.
can be, he can play point guard if the need arises.
So, yan ang mga gwardya na pwede niyong pagpilian sa inyong daily fantasy. Ang fantasy sports ng Pilipinas. Pipili lang kayo ng top basketball players at mag-build ng sarili ninyong dream team sa daily fantasy. Dahil dito sa daily fantasy, hawak mo ang laro.
Well, if you're on a per-game basis daily fantasy, pwede kang pumili kahit sino sa 5 dito sa Wildcats because they're gonna play the full 40 minutes.
Here's Celada up top. Gives it up to his backcourt, sorry, his dynamic duo partner. Parang backcourt mate din sila no?
Well, actually, yung length nitong dalawang players na to, si Gabriel and si Celada, just look at those arms that seem to stretch out for days.
Here's Pingoy for 3. Off to the right. Rebound stays with the Reapers. They're trying to get Pingoy going off the back iron, and it's rebounded by the Wildcats. Whistle is blown. At floater ulit yung tinira ni Marquez. Hindi nga lang pumasok. The foul was on the floor.
I mean, the way he shoots those floaters, pwedeng pang alley-oop eh. If only he were playing the guard position right now and run the offense for the Wildcats.
Gabriel for 3. No. Rebound goes to Melesio. Yet another point guard. Extra passing, and that's Jay Collado with the basket.
Medyo overpassing to an extent. Magkakatabi na sila. Nagpasahan pa silang tatlo. But you like the unselfishness that you're seeing from the Reapers.
15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Celada. He's up against Tolentino. Screen given by Gabriel. Triple on the way. No. Gabriel gets the rebound, and the putback is in to beat the buzzer. At the end of the first quarter, the score is 33-18. We'll be back for the second quarter. This is the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup 2025.
And now we'll have a shout out from one of our fan. Alright, kasama ko ngayon si Boss.
Markiel.
Alright, Boss Markel, bigyan ka ng pagkakataon to give a shout out sa team na sinusuportahan mo, syempre sa mga kaibigan mo. Come on.
Shoutout sa Team Pangasinan tsaka sa tito ko po kay Mabulak. Shoutout din po sa mga classmate ko sa FEU. Sila Bryce, Beroya, Makale, Semet. Shoutout po sa nila.
Alright, that is it for now. Again, thank you very much, Boss Markel. And dahil dyan, meron kang loot bag again from Daily Fantasy. Dito, hawak mo ang laro. That's it for now. We'll be back.
Hawak ko ang laro.
The PSL President's Cup 2025 in cooperation with Ball Out Sports would like to thank Ball Out Hoops, Daily Fantasy, Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, JSR Construction, supported by Calus PH Sportswear, MDC Sports Incorporated, Eurotel, Sogo, and our broadcast partners Blast TV and Tap Sports. Baskets on either end makes the score 35-20.
You can see the Pangasinan Abono Reapers continuing to pound the paint now with 22 points in the paint.
Samantalang, it's Andrian Celada with a triple.
He is actually a match-up nightmare. What do you give? You allow him to shoot from the outside he's gonna hit that, you allow him to penetrate inside, it's hard to stop because he's a very tall and athletic player.
Ito ulit si Silada at si Gabriel. Bone-crunching screen by John Gabriel there. And si Tolentino, napatingin na lang sa ating referee.
Well, I think John Gabriel is having a bit of fun here going up against the bigs of the Pangasinan Reapers.
As Silada misses on the triple. Ball drops to Gabriel. He will post up, gets a foul, and go to the line for 2.
And even if the Wildcats end up being routed in this game, the bigs of the Reapers will actually experience a masterclass on defending a big man like John Gabriel, very versatile, likes to operate in the post, but you know, masakit yan. When you wake up in the morning, maalala mo at mararamdaman mo yung effects of trying to stop and guard Gabriel.
As the jumper does not go for Capin. Ito si John Gabriel, gives it up to Celada, back to Gabriel on the block. He's got Tolentino. Spins, shot does not go. The Reapers pushing it up, Tolentino to Collado. The pass to Pingoy was a little too high.
Collado probably should have just taken that one. He already hit one from the outside earlier.
Collado with 7 points here in this ball game. Gabriel shooting a 3 and he makes it. He gets a high five from Jay Collado.
I think even Collado was impressed that he was able to make that one.
Jerry Pingoy directing traffic. Gets it back from the top. 3, yes sir.
Too late on the close out there from Marquez. 14-point lead. Still manageable, very early still in the ballgame. We're only in the second quarter, but the problem is, do they have enough gas to
We
pull
will
off
see.
a comeback later?
Oo, kadalasan kasi first half, lumalaban pa yan. Pero pagdating sa mga latter third quarter or even fourth quarter, yun, nauubos na kasi talaga by then.
Well, you can make the case that two of the most talented players on the court right now is on the side of the Wildcats in Celada and Gabriel. But as a team, you have a more cohesive unit, a more balanced 5 on the side of the Reapers right now.
And Roque at the line. Second free throw is short. Here's Pingoy. This will be his opportunity to get some burn. He has missed the past couple of games para dito sa Reapers. And sakto lang yung pagbalik niya dito. Slowly get back into the groove as we head to the latter stages of the classification or elimination phase ng ating 2025 President's Cup. Pingoy misses on the 3. Collado couldn't catch up to the ball.
And we know how talented Jerry Pingoy is, but until he gets his groove, his conditioning, his endurance up to speed, he's gonna be, you know, less than 100%. Jerry Pingoy is not really maximal to the way you run your offense para sa Pangasinan, especially since they push the pace as much as they can.
Exactly. Well, it might be beneficial for him that he is in a team that substitutes every 5 minutes halos. No? So hindi rin sobrang tagal yung burn niya on the court.
Also having that deep rotation allows him to find this groove at his own pace.
Exactly.
He does not have to force anything on the floor, does not have to force looking for a shot, not force the offense. This allows him to be patient and try to get into the groove of things.
And right on cue, eto, nag-sub na ulit si Coach Gerson. Papasok yung bagong 4. Yung isa lang kasi, si Capin yung free throw shooter. So kung maipasok niya to, mapapalitan na siya. Ayan. The platoon swap and the timeout on the floor. We'll be back. The score is 44-28. It's a 16-point lead para dito sa Pangasinan Abono Reapers over the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats.
Look at the Reapers putting pressure in the backcourt.
And that is the amount of respect that they have for the game. Hindi po pwedeng dahil nga medyo dehado yung kalaban ninyo, magle-let up din kayo.
And you also have to consider that, this may not seem competitive, but you do still want to get the reps in, try to get that system in place, both on the offensive and defensive side of things.
Galanza back. That shot does not go for Talio, but on the putback tip, that goes for Kaasi.
Kaasi with two spectacular plays already. Dunk earlier and a follow-up this time.
Celada handling the ball. Galanza in front of him. Gabriel spins. Gives it up to Redulfa. Here's Gabriel once again. Step back. No good. Talio to Galanza. Naghahanap ng puwang ang Pangasinan para tumira. Here we go for the three. No good.
The Reapers, the past few sequences have not been able to score.
Almost completed eye in the sky play there. Hesed Gabo gives it up. And the layup is up and in for JR Kaasi.
Really actively setting up Kaasi right now.
Yun ang ginagawa nitong si Hesed Gabo. Back-to-back assists. Hesed Gabo with his second assist. And JR Kaasi with another basket. And a foul. Let's take another look at that. Binibigay ng Kaasi sa kanya eh.
Even the way they're giving the ball to Kaasi, nilalakasan talaga nila yung pasa and they're trying to lead him to the basket.
So it's now a 23-point lead para dito sa Pangasinan. If you take a look at the quarter scoring, it 13 and 10. So medyo malapit pa.
But what I like seeing right now for the Reapers, Mac Talio, offensively, he is one of the more talented players, especially in the shooting guard position. But you can see here with the Pangasinan Abono Reapers, he has to learn how to fit in. Even on the defensive side of things, you can see the effort. He's showing that effort still.
And there we see it once again. JR Kaasi getting that pass from Hesed Gabo. Easily the best game of JR Kaasi, averaging only 2 points in our tournament.
So I wouldn't be surprised if before the game ends, pupulikati na ito si Kaasi. Talaganina pa sa talon ng talon. But I'm pretty sure he's a very well-conditioned athlete.
And speaking of condition, ayan, okay, pinahabol niya pa si Mactalio on that save. Gives it up. Triple on the way. Yes, sir, Bongalanza.
Nakakatawa dun kay Mactalio. He was already giving up on that play and then maybe he realized na pinapakitaan ako ni Kaasi na effort tapos papabayaan ko lang lumabas yung bola.
As Roque will miss rebound going this time to Napoles. Galanza for three once again. No! Recovers the loose ball. 0 for 2.
Parang si Galanza lang yung hindi inabutan ng memo na si Kaasi lang ang titira eh.
Celada and Gabriel once again. That two-man game working to perfection. Ito si Kaasi. And Gabo, he will try from 3 this time. Off the back iron. Rebound goes to Roque. Nauna si Gabriel. Stolen by Napoles. 1 minute and 37 to go here in the second quarter. Nauna si Gabriel once again. Oh, the dunk slips. The ball slips through the hands of John Gabriel. Kaasi, he is denied by Redulfa.
One of the previous games, itong Wildcats, itong si Redulfo was actually one of the featured players. And it's because of his athleticism, his versatility, that I'm getting that block on Kaasi.
As Esed Gabo hitting on a triple. Less than a minute to go. It's a 31-point lead para dito sa Reapers. Gabriel, that triple is too strong. Here's Talio. Gives it up to Bonga Lanza for 3. Yes, sir.
Si Mac Talio, he could have gone straight for that layup, but I think he's just showing that he's gonna play into the system of Coach Gerson.
At nakita niya rin si John Gabriel yung mahabol sa kanya. He didn't want to risk it, probably. Here's Bonga Lanza once again. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. The pass is tipped away by Gabriel. It will stay with the black shirts.
Kaasi really getting a workout here.
Already with 17 points. Talio. Mukhang dalawa sila. May license to shoot. Nice pass from Gabo. Fakes two opponents. And Kaasi with his 19th point. At the end of 2, the score 66-32, 34-point lead para dito sa Reapers. As we take a look at the move of the half, happened just a few seconds ago. JR Kaasi with a fake. Lumipad ang dalawa. At easy-easy na lang ang kanyang pag-score. We'll be back for the halftime stats and analysis. This is the PSL President's Cup 2025.
Super League. And for Daily Fantasy, we'll be having a free throw shootout. So again, just like always, whoever you are, what age you might be, what gender you might be, you can join in the party. Come on, Marikina Sports Complex. Again, we'll be picking 3 winners to get loot bags again coming from Daily Fantasy. Dito, hawak mo ang laro. Come on, let's get it again. Free throw shootout on its way. Kahit sino po pwedeng sumali. Kahit sino po, come on here. Sayang naman, manonood ka na lang, may uuwi ka pa ang t-shirt, cap, baller, and of course, keychain. But that's it, come on. Simulan na natin ang laro in 3, in 2, and in 1. Let's go. First shot of the half, come on. All right, again, you better make the most of your opportunities. Again, isa lang po makukuha nyo, depending, of course, on the number of participants. Come on, let's hear it, Marikina Sports Complex. And it's not too late to join in the party. Come on. So far, wala pa rin po nakaka-shoot. Come on, will this be the first one? All right, off the board. Unfortunately, it's no good. And by the way, a very happy Chinese New Year to everybody. Kung Hei Fat Choi, come on. Third shot. All right, first shot of the day that went in. And with that, you have a loot bag from Daily Fantasy. Again, dito, hawak mo ang laro. Okay, that's the second one. So one more slot for our Daily Fantasy prize. Again, it'll be a loot bag consisting of a cap, a shirt, a baller, and of course a keychain. And with that, that's gonna stop our daily fantasy free throw shootout. But again, it's not yet over. It's not yet over, ladies and gentlemen. Meron pa po tayong 3-point shootout. So come on, Marikina Sports Complex. It's not too late to join in the party. Again, this will be brought to you by Kalos PH Sportswear. Come on, let's get those shots up. First shot won't fall. And for this, we'll be having 5 winners. So that's a lot of room for our shooters, for our participants. Again, you better make the most out of your shots. Come on, let's go.
Hawak ko ang laro.
So far, wala pa rin nakaka-shoot. Again, a chance to win Kalos PH Sportswear merch. All right, in and out. Sayang naman yon. Come on. Again, so far, nobody has put in the shot. Ito si Kuya, free throw na lang. All right, again, pag bata ka, pwedeng free throw shot na lang. So far, wala pa rin po nakaka-shoot. Come on, let's get it. Let's get those shots up. Again, depending on the number of participants, you only get one chance, so better make the most of your chances. Let's get it. So far, wala pa rin po. Mukhang sobrang napa-enjoy sa Chinese New Year yesterday. All right, yun na po. First shot, that'll win Kalos PH Sportswear merchandise. Sakto, alam ko marami nag-basketball sa Marikina. You'll need those. You'll need the warmers, the jerseys, the shorts. Pero so far, isa pa lang po ang nananalo. Let's get it. Come on. Let's hear it, everybody, from Marikina. All right. Second shot goes in. So far, 3 slots left to win prizes again, courtesy of Kalos PH Sportswear. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. And again, it's not too late to join in the party. Meron po tayong 3 winners that'll be selected. All right. Make that only 2 slots left. So far, 3 have been selected. 3 have shot from distance. Come on. Let's get it, Kuya. All right. Yun nga, sabi nila, don't waste your chances. Yun lang. Come on. One last slot. Will this be the final one? Hindi pa. Again, one more chance. You better hope hindi makashoot si Kuya kung gusto nyo manalo. Come on. Wala pa rin. Again, one more na natitira. Courtesy of Kalos PH Sportswear. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, Kuya. Tapang mo, Kuya. Nakabag ka pa. Yun lang, hindi. Dapat, Kuya, tinanggal mo muna yung bag mo. Again, pag bata ka, pwede free throw lang. Kaso, hindi pa rin pumapasok. Ayun, off the window. Pumasok na. And that'll end our halftime festivities. Thank you very much to Kalos PH Sportswear for giving these 5 lucky participants some merch na pwede pang basketball, pwede pang workout, pwede pang lahat. Again, marami nag-basketball sa Marikina, so I know those will be useful for you guys. Again, thank you for
As we take a look at the halftime stats, anong kwento natin ng first half, Coach?
Well, it's pretty much Pangasinan using their manpower advantage and trying to push the pace. And you can see here 56% from the field, 35% for the Wildcats, 3-point shooting, 36% for the Reapers, 23% for the Chichi Albayanos. Rebounding, it's still the Reapers showing that they are still putting in the same amount of effort, 27-18, and the assist numbers very glaring, mainly because there are just too many shots being made here by the Reapers. 28 made field goals against just 12 for the Wildcats.
At karamihan yata ng mga assist nun papunta kay JR Kaasi nung first half natin.
I don't know if there's a stat called forced assist dahil talaga pino-force feed nila ito si Kaasi. And I'm pretty sure medyo napagod yun nung ating first half, but I'm pretty sure na ibabalik pa yan to continue. Already has 19 points in the game.
And I'm pretty sure as well na kung ibalik siya, ganun pa rin yung effort na ibibigay niya.
Yeah, that's for sure. And even for Pangasinan, same amount of effort as yung ating fast break numbers nga. 27 fast break points for the Reapers, none for the Wildcats. And no surprise also, bench points, huge advantage for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers with 22. And no surprise na wala pang bench points itong Wildcats.
Meanwhile, a steal there by Fontanilla gives it up to Bautista. Sila actually yung umi-score nung first quarter natin, no? Alongside the Kaasi. And they're back here to start the third quarter. It's Bautista, Fontanilla, Shakhtaganas. We've got King Gortiza as well as Capin.
We got that rebound. And it's Fontanilla off to the races.
And Bautista getting the basket there.
Talaga walang plano tumigil itong Abono Reapers. Walang abono eh. Walang charity.
Wala talang ng charity. Again, we go back to how much they respect the ball game. No? Talagang pinapakita nila dito. Triple is on the way, no good. The Reapers storming ahead. King Gortiza kicks it out. Bautista for three. Yes, sir.
And right now, it's almost like target practice for the Reapers. Getting a lot of uncontested shots. Hindi lang dito sa ating third quarter, but for most of our first half.
Here are the Wildcats. Gabriel back to the corner. No. Bautista grabbing that rebound. Fontanilla. Will he challenge Gabriel? No. Gortiza. Up to Bautista. Triple is no good. Celada's pass a little wide. Recovered by Redulfa. His three-pointer is strong. Here's Bautista back to Fontanilla. Ikot ng bola sa Celada with the interception. No look pass. No look na behind the back pa. Here's Gabriel. Extra pass back. And Gabriel will score in the reverse.
That play just a showcase of skills. Itong dalawang player ng Wildcats, Salada and Gabriel.
As Capin will get that layup.
Will Capin be the Kaasi of the second half?
We will see. Roque. Ito na naman ang floater ni Marquez. Just rattles out. Gortiza, he's got Celada in front of him. Stops at the three-point line, misses. Bautista, he will try his chances. No. And Gortiza could not get the putback. Marquez back to Gabriel for the left.
Some flashes of brilliance for the Wildcats, but they're gonna need more than just flashes. Itong Abono Reapers continuing to attack.
Dapat tuloy-tuloy yung pag-ano nila. Not just on offense, but also on defense, more importantly. As Gabriel met outside by Shakhtaganas. Celada spins, gives it up to Roque, 4-3. Short. Bautista over to Capin. Capin against Redulfa. Bothered by Mark Redulfa there.
Actually, Redulfa has been doing quite a good job being the last line of defense, as that time Taganas could not do anything against Gabriel.
John Gabriel with 16 points and 4 rebounds in this ball game. Bautista 4-3 off the back iron. Fontanilla recovers the loose ball. And foul will be called on Roque. Gabin, the short jumper is in.
Well, right now, itong Pangasinan shooting 36% from the three-point area. Normally, that would be impressive, but the problem is most of their shots are already uncontested and they're still not making a lot of them.
Well, they're shooting 36% from the three-point line, and but right now, yung Wildcats are shooting 34% from the field.
Well, I'm trying just to raise a higher standard itong Pangasinan because they've been getting a lot of open looks and you should be making at least half of those open looks. As Ridulfa just missing on an alley-oop play right there.
Ito ulit ang Pangasinan. Si Pingoy pinasok na. Bautista for 3, rattles out. Redulfa. Alley-oop to alley-oop pass. Redulfa and Celada.
Parang si Ridulfa naman yung pino-force feed on the other end with those alley-oop passes.
Speaking of alley-oop passes, here we go once again. Kaasi once again with another basket.
Parang pinagpahinga lang for a few minutes to start ng ating third quarter and he's back doing his job. Itong si Kaasi.
Miss there para dito sa Wildcats. Jerry Pingoy nagmamadali. Binigay kay Bautista. Over to Kaasi. Acrobatic layup there.
JR Kaasi has been unleashed here.
Easily 10 times his usual averages ang kanyang scoring.
23 points already.
And Redulfa missing on the triple. Ball almost tipped into the basket. Pingoy, he's got Bautista, but he will take the 3. Yes, sir. And a timeout is called on the floor. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go into the third quarter. The score is 88-40. We'll be back. Ayun ang ating mga Kalos PH girls. Kilala natin yung isa dyan
Hindi nakapagsalita.
Hindi na nakapagsalita. For some of the crowd here in Marikina Sports Center. May oras pa para makapunta kayo dito sa Marikina Sports Center. After this ball game, we have Binyan going up against top-tier athletic stallions. And it will be a good game to watch.
And we're expecting the game to be very well attended.
Celada behind the back pass to Redulfa for the layup.
I think Mark Redulfa has been tasked to be the third quarter scorer for the side of the Wildcats.
That's Capin with the basket there. Hindi pala natin napansin. We've been talking about JR Kaasi, but Bautista also has 23 points para dito sa Pangasinan.
So you can say that's a quiet 23 points for Bautista. Hindi natin napansin.
Yan, papansinin natin yan. Two-handed slam from JR Kaasi.
I was almost going to say, ito papansin to But nevertheless, Kaasi has just really taken on that role. His teammates have assigned him to be their go-to scorer, and he has obliged.
And eto ulit ang Reapers. Pinggoy. Tumatakbo ulit si CATZ. Asking for a foul. Gabriel sa kabila. Yan, ganyan daw ang pagdakdak with a tomahawk jam.
And with the raise the roof.
Raise the roof. Nostalgic. Of course, raise the roof. Popularized dito sa Pilipinas by the Demolition Man, Danny Ildefonso.
At ginagawa rin ni Mark Pingris,
Oo.
who will be playing. I'm not sure if he's playing later, but Binyan will be playing later, like you said, against the top tier Batangas Stallions.
As John Gabriel making up for lost time. As the third quarter ends with the Reapers up 94-48. We'll be back for the fourth quarter.
Of the Pangasinan Abono Reapers, and dahil dyan, meron kang Daily Fantasy merch. Again, thank you very much, Daily Fantasy. Dito, hawak mo ang laro. But that's it for now. We'll be back for more action.
And we're back here for the fourth quarter. It is a 46-point lead para dito sa Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Joel Parcon pa rin po bringing the action alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa. Coach, silver lining para sa Wildcats. Meron ba tayong mahanap?
I mean, you can force yourself to find that silver lining, but they're still down by almost half a century already.
They're now down by more than twice their score. As Pinggoy will get that steal. He will go up, and that will go in. Siguro yung silver lining natin dito is John Gabriel is back, and he looks to be in top shape.
And if he continues to be available for the Wildcats, again, we have a 12-team league right now with only 2 teams that will be eliminated. So, again, if itong Wildcats na to, with a full lineup, ito makakaharap mo in the playoffs. That would be very scary, mainly because these 2 guys, of course, Celada, and you've got Gabriel. But also, yun nga, dami rin, I mean, you have Amaki Acosta, stretch big, who will complement the inside game of John Gabriel, I'm sorry. And also, Dula Santos, a backup point guard who could facilitate the offense for them. The problem lang talaga ng Wildcats, each and every time I get to watch them play, offensively, they're fine. It's on the defensive end where they don't seem to be engaged for the full 40 minutes. Whenever they want to play defense, especially with the length of Celada and, of course, the availability of Gabriel, they're going to be, should at least be a very decent defensive team.
Well, right now, defense not really working for them, as they are down by 49 points. They push it up again. Nandun pa rin. They still want, I think they want CATZ to score 50.
So right now he has 29. I think that's very much possible, especially with the Wildcats already gassed, and itong si CATZ that's continuing to be the first guy on both ends of the floor.
And ito yung sinabi natin kanina na first half, baka lalaban pa yan. Pero pagdating sa latter half ng third quarter, fourth quarter, ayan na, mapapagod na ang undermanned team. As Pinggoy will shoot a 3 and make it.
again, pinag-usapan din natin. Si Jerry Pingoy nga, this would be a good game for him to find this groove, to find this rhythm. Because come the playoffs, you want that veteran smarts of Jerry Pingoy to be on full display for the Abono Reapers.
Here are the Wildcats. Gabriel. Nice eye in the side play. Redulfa could have easily slammed it home.
So then, yung degree of difficulty, parang naglalabanan dito si Kaasi. No, it's not Jerry Pingoy. Kaasi and Redulfa, but Pingoy trying to sound some alarms here that he's back and playing for the Pangasinan Reapers.
Well, he called out the Eagles there dun sa ating sound effect na binigay ng ating spinner dito. Gabriel, he's got Cassie in front of him, gives it up. That's a steal, a turnover. Pingoy, easy lip.
Safe to say, this is the best game of Jerry Pingoy so far in this season.
Timeout on the floor, we'll be back. And the game's on Friday. We've got the Verdiamond Jewelers going up against the Caloocan Supremos, the San Juan Kings against the Stallions, and these same Reapers going up against the Valiant Kings. And the score is 108-54. Double up ang score ng Reapers dito sa Wildcats.
Daming mga bisita natin dito sa
nga.
Marikina, no?
Alam kasi nila na medyo kaabang-abang yung ating third game.
I'm just happy for them kung dumating sila para panoorin yung third game. Hindi itong ating second game where there are only 5 players available for the Wildcats.
Eto ulit si Bautista. Tuka Asi for another slam!
With no regard for human life.
And J.R. Kaasi stamping his class on this ball game. Marquez with a fadeaway.
Well, that was his first basket. That was not a floater.
Oh. As another alley-oop, Fontanilla finds J.R. Kaasi. Mukhang may gusto silang maging player of the game natin eh.
Parang first half pa lang ibibigay na natin sa kanya eh.
Here's Pingoy. And he is getting into rhythm here. He has 23 points. Tatlo na silang may 20 points.
Yeah, especially if no one's gonna check itong si Jerry Pingoy. He's just gonna make those open shots.
Gabriel kicks it out. Marquez, he will try from 3. No, and it's Kaasi with a rebound. Pitches it ahead. Fontanilla not looking, pero Marquez couldn't hang on to the ball.
So lucky to still keep possession are the Reapers.
We have 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Pingoy misses from the corner. Celada with a rebound. He's got Marquez up ahead. Marquez, he got 2 black shirts in front of him. Roque is fouled and will get the basket.
Fontanilla just coming up with a smile. Surprised with that spin cycle move coming from Roque.
And Roque will go to the line for the bonus free throw, but he misses. Fontanilla over to Pingoy. Stops mid-range, and that will go.
Jerry Pingoy, parang gusto pa humabol na best player.
Oh. Already with 25 points and 3 assists in this ball game. Marquez, corner 3, no. Kaasi with his 6th rebound. Bautista to Pingoy. Libreng-libre sa 45.
Maganda dito sa Pangasinan. They're trying to activate everyone, especially Jerry Pingoy, who's already checking the hands of his teammates.
Ayaw siyang bitawan ni Mactalio.
Baka gusto mahawa kasi dun sa shooting nitong si Jerry Pingoy. But again, yun nga, that's part of the team concept for them. You build the confidence of Jerry Pingoy. He's gonna be beneficial. That's going to be beneficial for you down the road. The guys like Kaasi, that guy, his energy. I mean, he's not gonna score 33 points all the time. But if he brings in that kind of energy for every game, that's already a big thing for your team.
1 minute and 24 seconds to go dito sa ating 4th quarter. Bautista with a corner 3.
And the Wildcats trying to call a timeout.
And they're checking. At mukhang hindi itutuloy yung timeout. 60 seconds left in the anguish. Three will go in for Roque.
And surprisingly, only 3 out of the 5 players for the Wildcats have scored in double digits.
Oo, sabi natin, easily. Lahat sila magdo-double figures.
But we still do have Redulfa and Silada with 8 points each. Although si Silada did not really look for his offense in this game.
As another slam, Fontanilla.
Parang mas nag-enjoy si Fontanilla dun sa play na yun.
Oo,
As Fontanilla now with a double-double with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 12 assists.
And one more. Pabaon pa. Fontanilla and Kasi. As the anguish of the Wildcats ends. The score 129-65. We take a look at the move of the game. Back-to-back alley-oop slams from Fontanilla and J.R. Kaasi. And I think na walang surprise kung sino ang haharangin nating hihirangin nating player of the game, none other than J.R. Kaasi, finishing with 37 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Another stat sheet stuffer game para dito sa ating daily fantasy. Kung napili niyo si J.R. Kaasi, swerte kayo.
Kung pwede pa idagdag, easily 4 or 5 dunks for Kaasi.
And he is right now with Andrea Veloso. Andrea, take it away.
Thank you, Joel. Our best player of the game, none other than J.R. Kaasi of Pangasinan Reapers with 37 big points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Congratulations, J.R. Grabe. Yung pinakita nyo, no, parang no mercy talaga. Yung pinakita nyo ngayong gabi. You played competitively. And gaano ka ba ka-satisfied sa pinakita mo, lalo na't binigyan mo kami ng quality minutes?
Siyempre, masaya po ako sa akin. Binigay ko na playing time sa akin ni Coach.
JR, kamusta naman yung pag-adjust mo dito sa team na to? Alam ko, you're still in the process of gelling with your teammates. Kamusta naman?
Okay lang po. Actually, matagal na po ako dito sa MPBL ng Pangasinan. Kaya naka-adjust na po ako ng...
May gusto kang pasalamatan o batian, JR?
Binabati ko nga pula si Governor Monmon Gayco, Secretary Conrad Estrella, Kimo Estrella of Abono Party List, Mayor Cesar Kiambao at Mayor Brian Celeste, Boss FG Lim, tapos si Congressman Art Celeste.
Once again,
Binabati ko nga pala po yung family ko sa Anda, Pangasinan. Tapos mga barkada ko dyan sa Maria Linda po, sa Alaminos.
Once again, our Kalos PH Sportswear Best Player of the Game, J.R. Kaasi of Pangasinan Reapers. Back to you guys.
So thank you, Andrea. Congratulations to JR Kaasi and the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Up next, we've got the Stallions of Lipa and the Beasts of Binyan. This is the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup 2025. Dito, Pinoy ang bida.